Welcome back to the Blue Collar Boxing Podcast. I am Luke from Biloxi. Welcome to my preview and prediction. Nikita Tszyu will take on Michael Zerafa in a middleweight bout in Brisbane, Australia this Saturday, January 10th. It will take place Sunday morning, January 11th, here in the United States. Nikita Tszyu is sporting an 11-0 record with 9 knockouts. This will be his middleweight debut. Most of his fights have taken place in the 154-pound weight division. He is coming off multiple knockout wins against limited opposition in Australia. He beat Luisim Ismaili back in August and then had another knockout win a year before that. He took a year off. He's had one fight in 2025. He has been very inactive, especially for a fighter at his level. He is not at world level just yet. Now, of course, he is the fabled son of Tszyu, the legend, if you will, and brother of former world champion Tim Tszyu. So he has a name. He has name recognition. He's going to sell a lot of tickets. And Michael Zerafa has a name too. The guy has been around for quite a while. He comes in at 34 wins, 5 losses, been knocked out twice. He's won 22 of his 34 wins come by way of knockout. Most recently, he beat Mickey Dahlman in Sydney in a first-round knockout. Before that, he had 2 fights in 2025. He beat Basir I with a knockout in the 7th round, also in Sydney. Fought a couple times in 2024. He had about a year-and-a-half layoff between 2022 and 2024. He's probably best known, especially in Australia, for his pair of fights with Jeff Horn. He won the first fight with Jeff Horn by knockout back in 2019 and then would go on to lose a 10-round majority decision to Jeff Horn a few months later. Before that, he did lose to Kell Brook. He's been in with some world-level guys, but he's never quite been able to win except for that fight against Jeff Horn. He actually fought Peter Quillen all the way back in 2015 and lost by 5th-round knockout. So a lot of big names on his resume. Unfortunately, not a lot of big wins. And perhaps his most recent big fight that he had was against Cuban Arislari Lara for the WBA middleweight championship back in 2024, March of 24. He lost by 2nd-round knockout. And that is the sort of the fight that I want to focus on. That, I think, is why Nikita Tszyu and his team, aside from the fact that this is a money fight in Australia, they're going to get paid pretty well for this because they're both Australians. Arislandi Lara is a southpaw, and he was able to land that straight left hand hard on Michael Zerafa, and I think that is what Nikita Tszyu's team saw. They saw, because Nikita is a southpaw, and they're like, wow, he can't see the left hand coming from the orthodox stance. This is our chance. And Nikita does have some power in that left hand. And I think there's a narrative that Zerafa is sort of past it. Even though he's only 33, that's not as 33 isn't what it was 20 years ago. Nevertheless, he's been in with some heavy hitters and been in with some wars and had a long career. So there's a lot of wear and tear on that 33-year-old body. And I think Nikita Tszyu's team sees something with being able to split the guard and land that straight left hand. So for my official prediction, I am going Nikita Tszyu by 6th-round knockout to stop Zerafa. I think it will be close in the opening rounds because there is some class there with Zerafa. However, I think he's going to wilt a little bit and he's going to feel the power of that left hand and he's going to go down. Let me know what you think in the comments. I do my best to read every single one. I appreciate the following we have here. Give me a follow on @Blue Collar Boxing on X, and I'll see you on the next one.